You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Well, hello, everybody. Nick told me to start the show, and he's not here yet. So, man, I'm not good at wasting time.
No,
Okay.
that's me.
There we go.
Nick, Marcus is right. Nick is down to one pallet. Here's to hoping I don't spill my soda this week. Oh, goo. Goo, 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 goo. Not true, goo. Not true. Everybody hit that thumbs up yet? Might be claim everything for free. Nick's not here. Everything's 11 cents. Man, you guys love me. Wow. Oh, Alex, you got greedy. I would have thought of it if you would have said 11 cents each. But when you said everything's 11 cents, that was a turnoff. That was a turnoff. Just to be clear, that would not be the case anyway. Everybody hit that thumbs up. We went from 19 to 20 thumbs up. Murdoch! Hey, James Siegel. Nice. Hey, guys, you want to see something cool? You want to see something cool? For those of you who have seen my phone, I finally got a new phone. Check it out. No crack, no big black goo from whatever mercury is underneath. Although I am going to put the experience on so I can hit that thumbs up because. There we go. Man, my voice sounds terrible. I hate the way I sound. Only so much you can do about that, though, right? Hey, salary otaku, and it's still not an iPhone. When will you learn? I might get an iPhone as a second phone, Alberto. I'm thinking about it. The iPhone will be only for the comic art fan groups. Maybe if we had more 11 cent auctions, you could have gotten an iPhone. Anyway. So thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. So, hey, it's Friday night. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Let's put some art up. Let's see. A little bit of George Perez action. Should we double up on the Jay Lee? Let's double up on the Jay Lee. We'll do Jay Lee here. We'll do Jay Lee there. Jay Lee everywhere. Savoir-faire is everywhere. iPhones are for DC fans. Nick's burner phones used for changing the name. Oh, I missed that. All right, let's see. I'm changing the name soon. Don't worry. Learning to. God, I gotta hate when you get new contacts. And I'm going to attempt to sit here and not crap on iPhones. Nick's burner phones. Happy Friday. iPhones are for DC fans. Let's see. Can't go wrong with George Perez. Exactly, because Marvel fans don't have enough money for iPhones after buying all those expensive Marvel pages. Marvel pages do go for more money. This will be a costly show. My birthday was good, Jen. My birthday was good. Kenneth, how are you? Which of the covers are 11 cents? Alberto, I am not coming to Heroes, Steve. I am, let's see. We see what you have today. What do you have? Listen, slow your roll, Spencer. Slow your roll. Alberto, for 11 cent auctions, I need you and Comic Art Boston, Detective 545, and Paul Pappas to all be in the room. There you go. Carl said not true, sent from his iPhone. Ruben, thank you for being here. So actually, Carl last week, yeah, Spencer is chomping at the bit. Don't forget, everybody, please, if you're on YouTube, please hit that thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, thumbs up or hearts will do. If you're on Twitter X, I think it still has a heart. And if you are on Twitch, hit that Android, but not so hard that you hit that computer. Put up Jen's comments since most people are not on Facebook. Nick needs his claim vengers. Spencer had some cool John Romita Jr. and Clan McDonald. Just got a Perez during Comic Art Live. Ooh, would you get Jewish Dragons? Man, I can't believe I missed all of Comic Art Live. Comic Art Boston, hey. If it wasn't for Brian Norton the night before sending me what he was doing, I picked 2 pages up from Brian. Clan McDonald's. Marcus, you know he meant Clan McDonald. Come on. Oh, man. Let's see. What do we got? 45 people in the room and on YouTube alone. And we have 33 likes. Come on, guys. I hit like twice. Ruben hits like 4 times. We should be at 51 likes already. I got lots of name more pieces. Ooh, nice. Somebody was telling me, Jason was telling me he picked up a bunch of Casada art, but I think he might have been misleading me. McDonald's was selling a promotional clam burger. Clay McDonald's, I'm hungry. I had Chick-fil-A. Clam McDonald sounds like, oh my God. Derek. Full house tonight. #1 Marvel fan. How are you? Jay the Brilliant Man. Which Jason? We have like 100 of those. Oh, yeah, that's true. We should watch one Clam McDonald. Worth lots of clams. Let's get clammy. Oh my God. Hey! Piano Paul Pappas in the house. Mikey Poo Poo. It's been a little bit since I've seen you live, buddy. I mean, I think you might have been here last week, but I can't remember. Alex Garcia, illustrator. Popeyes is better than Chick-fil-A. I like me some Popeyes. I do like me some Popeyes. Chick-fil-A's on the way in, but I like Popeyes as a little bit of a change. It was a page from Raven's during the short-lived Thunder Agents. Oh, Jewish Dragons. Yes, you got that. I love that book. God. Somebody was telling me about that. I think Arnois had that. Are you clamming me? Now Nick can do the 11-cent auction. Church's Chicken. I have not had Church's Chicken. Everyone is here. We heard that if Cab, Pappas, and you do 11-cent claims. But where's Detective 545? I need Detective 545 as well. So, yeah, Popeye Spicy. Let's see. After working all day, Nick shows my favorite. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm not missing out on Church's Chicken. All right, cool. Everybody likes something different, so that's always a good thing. Variety's a spice of life. Now I want chicken. Man. I will tell you guys one thing. The Real Detective were the friends we made along the way. Oh, my God. I will be having Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night steak. I will tell you that. You are very lucky, dude. I heard it was like $1,000. I don't know if you got a deal on it or not. But the page is a great, if I remember, a battle page. Kane's Chicken is coming in Nebraska. Any good? Any is Nebraska. No, we don't have Zaxby's up here. Popeye, their biscuits can destroy Thanos. Dave's Hot Chicken. It was kind of you know what, dude? That was such a great series. Canes is decent. Any Clam McDonald's. New England. Okay, New England. All right, not Nebraska. See, this is why I had to ask. Miss Jen's always on Facebook. That's where she likes to be. Let's see, not New England, not Nebraska. Yep, that's why I asked. because I wasn't sure. See? So, see, we went from Waffle House discussions to other discussions. I was going to have a different discussion, but I was told not to. So, that's my way of hinting at it for people to say, what was it? What was it? So let's see. What else? I got some art. I got some really cool art. Food is always worth. So I didn't go to C2E2, but Tom McDonald did me a no, not colonoscopy, not far from a colonoscopy of what I wanted to talk about, but why is it called Popeyes? You know what? I don't know. It's Louisiana Fresh. That's all I know. Let's talk about mystery sketches. I didn't get any mystery sketches. Who got mystery sketches? What's the highlight of your week, Nick? Hanging out with you guys. It's my favorite way to end the week. Chick-fil-A on Waffle House waffles. Ooh, I'm gonna have to try that one day. The pearl of the industry, Popeye Doyle. I loved The French Connection. That was a great movie, CJ. So Tom went to C2E2 and he saw this cover and asked me if I wanted it. And I was like, oh my God, yes, I would love to have that cover. It is so freaking gorgeous. So he did me a solid. He picked me up. Tom, you got to tell me if I'm paying you or your friend. But this is beautiful. How come I'm not at Lake Como? Wayne, I actually leave for licensing shows Sunday night. It's in one of my least favorite places, Las Vegas. Let's see, what did you write? I want to get to that in a second. That 80s Starting series was maybe the best exercising. Claim no, Lilo and Stitch is not for sale. Yes, this is the original. She hand colors it, so really, really nice, isn't it? You can see the marker coming through the back, which is kind of cool, actually. That's really, really trippy when you look at it. Thank you, Jewish Dragons. Not a fan of Vegas. Are we going to meet up with Jeff? Oh my God, Jeff Wedding. Yes. Yes. We should meet up. I'll be there. What are you doing Monday night? So I'm going to the licensing show, and I'll be there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I get in late Sunday night, and I take the red eye home Wednesday night. The reason why I'm not a fan of Vegas was party at the casino. There you go. Doesn't go to those peasant places like Como. He dines on Popeye's chicken. That's right, man. That's right. So for me, I'll be going to the convention, and it's meeting after meeting after meeting, which is good for me because the reason why I dislike Las Vegas is because I'm a gambler, and I either gamble or I don't gamble. And so for me, it's better not to gamble because I could sit at a blackjack table or poker table for hours crying, trying to, play catch up. So Monday, awesome. Nick will be dining at the end of the gods. Vegas becomes a wonderland. Dude, there was back in the day, Space 1999. No, I think we'd have to call it Space 2099 now. And then Marvel has that. I did get a lemonade. Cadence loves gambling. Oh, that's not nice, Jeffrey. Come on, that's cuts too close. 11 cents auctions are a gamble. Yes. Marcus, Anthony calls me every few weeks to meet him at a casino. And I would, but he always calls me like a day before he goes or the day he's going. And it's like, dude, I got so much work to do. Bob back in the 90s. Yes, it did. But Candle Buffet at Caesars, although I like Wicked Spoon. Oh, okay. So there was, all right, I got to tell you guys a story. So, oh man. When I first started Dynamic Forces, I had a partner. And he was friends with someone called Shelly Felstein. Shelly Finkel. I can't remember his last name. But he represented who's the boxer who got his ear bitten off by Mike Tyson? Was that Evander Holyfield? So
Yes.
I it was okay. So Evander Holyfield and Mike and Buster Douglas, I think, had a boxing match in Las Vegas, and Pam and I flew out there. She'd never been to Vegas, and so we went to the boxing match, and a lot of people were saying you got to bet on Buster, you got to bet on Buster, Rocky Balboa. I think it's Sherry Finkel actually, and I was like, I can't bet on Buster. You know, Shelly got me tickets. We got great seats to the boxing match, so I put $300 on Holyfield to win. So, well, it's Shelly is a man, so cheap trick and hard checking the car with a thanks, Tom. I showed the art you got me that you picked up for me too, and I'm going to show this. You also did a printout of these great covers. So we go there. I guess what zombie might. Oh my god! I don't. When I took Shan last year, I ended up for the Fat Franco show. It was a lot of fun. My dad loved buffets, so I have a soft spot. My dad just loved like endless shrimp buffet. He would have been one of the people putting Red Lobster out of business. Nick put up. No, I didn't do that. So I bet, and this was when like the guy came in with a propeller in the middle of the ring, and Holyfield looked like he was going to lose the fight. But this guy flew into the ring, and they stopped the fight for like 20 minutes. Oh, really, Goo? That's awesome. I think when you buffet, you're gambling. So I won $1,500. I think I told you guys some of this stories. Fan Man, yes, Fan Man. So after I'm like, all right, I'm up $1,500. I'm gonna go play poker. So I went to like the 5-10 table or something. And Pam's like, well, what am I going to do while you're playing poker? I was like, do you want some money to go play the slot machines? She's like, all right, but I've never gambled before. I was like, well, here, let me give you $10 to start. Go to the penny machines and then come back when you're done. I expected her to be back in like 15, 20 minutes, right? Nick bet on Siegfried over Roy. I bet on the Tiger. Yeah, let's get some more likes. That was Bo versus Holyfield too. So Pam comes back like 2.5. I'm like wondering where she's at. She comes back like 2.5 hours later, and she's got this look of anger on her face. I'm like, honey, what happened? She goes, I lost the whole $10. You have never seen 9 people plus the dealer at a poker table turn their head so quickly. She was upset that she lost $10. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, honey, don't worry about it. I'm still up $1,190 because I bet 300. I got 1,500. I'm still up $1,190 plus I'm up another $600 here. No, you don't understand. I lost the whole $10 because in her mind, yeah, she probably won $1 million and like is hiding it from me. That was a good way to hide it. It was when wrestlers made a habit of attending the lunch buffets. So yeah, they are too corporate. So in her mind, I won the Holyfield match. I'm up $600 in poker. You're only supposed to gamble to win. So she was so pissed off that she lost the $10. And I said, well, do you want some more money to try and win it back? She's like, no, I don't. I'll just sit here and watch you. And at that point, I'm like, I said, are you mad at me? She's like, no, I'm mad at myself. I was like, don't be mad at yourself. It's $10. I said, no more. Mr. Easy-Go-Lucky, you're so smart. I should have sympathized. Yeah, I got up like a half hour later. Once I started losing a few hands. And then we went to go eat about show, concert, and food. Well, I mean, here's the problem, right? For me, I literally, when I go to a convention, like any convention, but like licensing show, I see the inside of an airplane, the inside of a cab, the inside of my hotel, the inside of the convention center, and that's it. So, hey, Amy, where am I eating on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday? What's it called? I'm eating at Strip Steak. Yeah, take her to Chick-fil-A. Uh, hot dog buffet. I did show I cared. Once I started losing and I was only up like $500, I walked away. So I walked away. So $1,690. So I had a meeting with this guy who did lithographs with Marvel back then. I forget what it's called, but he did the Bob Kane lithographs and he did stuff with Gil Kane. He was from Canada, and this guy was so freaking frugal. He literally would only eat breakfast. So we had a breakfast meeting, and he would only eat breakfast at the $2 buffet. So yeah, fakes. What are we faking here? First team press. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you. Pop that up, Jay. First team press. Maybe you should make the maybe big, Steve, not the sign. The maybe should be big. But this guy was so freaking frugal. We went to the $2 buffet, and he literally left a friggin' 30-cent tip. Here, Pam doubled her $10 for the cats. Thanks, Dwayne. Are you sure it's Strip Steak, Amy? Because they're making fun of me now. So he left a 30-cent tip. I said, don't you think we should leave a little more? He's like, I'm sorry, he left a 60-cent tip because he treated. He's like, why? That's 15%. I said, listen, they're cleaning the table for us. So I went and left $3. And he actually made the comment, well, if you're going to leave $3, maybe you should have paid for breakfast. I mean, seriously, I couldn't believe it. Yes, I'm doing San Diego Comic-Con. She lost a whole week's worth of buffet, a whole work week worth of buffet. I don't even think they charge sales tax. Oh, skirt steak. Maybe is it skirt steak, Amy? Strip steak in New York is fantastic, by the way. Yes, it is at Mandalay Bay. So that's where I'm eating. Pulse, that's like 50. Listen, oh my God. So this guy, when he would go home to Canada, would actually buy like mega gallons of gasoline and put them in his trunk because the gasoline was cheaper in America than it was in Canada. I mean, I was just like, yeah, I know. I was actually, Comic Art Boston, I'm not kidding. I was actually worried that he was going to go back in when we left to take the $3. I was seriously worried about that. So I actually went, I stopped at the, what do you call the desk with the person who seats you? I can't believe I can't think of this word. I took a toothpick and I just like put it in my mouth. Like, he's like, oh, aren't you leaving? I'm like, okay. Why does he want me to leave so bad? I was like, you know what? No, Pam's going to be showing up here. We're going to go shopping. Not the cashier, Maki Poo Poo. The hostess desk. Thank you. The hostess desk. And so I waited till the waitress picked up that $3.60. I didn't trust him. I did not trust him. I really, really felt he was going to take the $3. Mater D. I don't think it was a Mater D at the buffet. How do you think you get the low price per unit for meat, Alex Rosebridge? You're the Canadian nickels hit the tables in the higher end. And oh my God. No, I mean, you know what? I think he was a curmudgeon. I don't know how else to say it. He was really, really a curmudgeon. Buffet was good. I mean, today you wouldn't get a $2 buffet. Listen, back then, 32 years ago, 31 years ago, whenever it was, 1993, a $2 buffet, you would get a lot. It was great. I don't know what it would cost today, but yeah, no, I couldn't believe a 60 cent. He doesn't want to write off the loonies in Canada. 60 cents. Well, it's 15%. I said, listen, I'm uncomfortable. I pulled out $3, like I said. I'm like, it's like, well, you could have paid for breakfast then. I was like, I said, I almost wanted to say, if you want me to, I will. But then I was like, no, I'm not doing it. So he would have the check being held at the bar. He would pay and take care of the servers. There you go, CJ. 60 cents. No, it's well, yes. 60 cents back then is probably 4.11 cents today. Oh my god. Maybe pre-pandemic, maybe $5 in Canada. A rate grumpy Canadian. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I think the guy did well enough. I, I, I don't know. I bought a bunch of the leftovers to put on QVC and Home Shopping Network. Got a decent deal. Uh, yes, yeah, no. There is a big difference, and that just freaked me out. It's you know it's kind of like that scene in Reservoir Dogs where they're at the diner and Steve Buscemi doesn't want to put $1 in. It's like it really is like that. These people work hard for very little money. We got a crap system in the government where they get like $1 something. Only waiters and waitresses get $1 something an hour, far below minimum wage. It's ridiculous. I'm sure he still expenses me your bill for the 2 year trip, probably. As well, hotel shampoo and soap. Yeah, Mr. Pink. Most Canadians are nice. They are. Commander Beef, yes. Yeah, I mean, he probably took all the shampoo, the towels. He probably went to the cleaning lady's cart, probably took everything out of there too. So I own a Graymar original that was supposed to be. Oh wow, that's awesome, Wayne. By the way, Wayne, I was talking to Joe Michael Linsner about you. He was speaking very kindly of you. I told him we hadn't met or done much, but that I always thought you were a pretty cool guy from all the live streams. So let's see, except for that Ruben guy. When I find the managers take part of the. Yeah, I mean, look, did he home box from the buffet? I don't think he did. That would have been messed up if he did. Alberto's treading on thin ice. Yeah, Alberto, be careful. You do have other Ruben appearances. There's usually someone in the supply who's getting shorted. Yeah. So anyway, 66 people watching, 44 likes. How about we get to 71 likes? Because I hit like twice, Ruben hit like 4 times. You gotta put Alberto's comment up and then Ruben's response. All right. So Tom also sent me these color printouts. And speaking of early 80s Perez, look how gorgeous this is. And then he sent me this beautiful Joe Staten colored printout. So, does anyone like before? Do we have? No, I'm showing the art. The art's here already. So, but man, this Lilo Stitch rocks. And this was for $3,000 on her website. Amy, can you do me a favor? Is this Agnes Gravinsky who did this cover? Can you look it up real quick? Right here. Look at me real quick. I think Agnes drew this cover. Can you confirm?
Agnes, say that again. Say the name.
Agnes Gravinsky, because it's not signed. But see if you can look it up online which one it is. It's Lilo and Stitch #1.
Okay.
All right. So whoever the artist is, it was on their site for $3,000, and Tom got it for me for $1,200, which was awesome. A cover going to be part of the Kickstarter. It is supposed to be part of the Kickstarter tier, but since I was running late, I thought I put it here. And Chris Zulu, Maki Pupu got it for me. Christina Zulu, thank you. So that's the end of Alberto. Chrissy Zulu, yes, is a true monoprint fan. Oh, did I miss something from Hoarder's Hide? Or are you guys just talking about him while he's not here? I guess you're talking about him while he's not here. I will say this. Oh, thank you, Jewish Dragons. Garboska. Thank you, Garboska. Bargoska or Bargoska? Let me know which one I got right, A or B, and I'll never remember which one was A and which one was B. So, the only thing that's bothering me today is post-pandemic, everybody wants a tip. That's a little frustrating, and it's a little frustrating ordering takeout food, and now that they're charging you. Oh, it's okay. It's pronounced as a B. Thank you. It's bothering me, like you order takeout food, and if you use a credit card, they're charging you 3%. So I'm cool with tipping. I think everybody should be tipped who's doing where they count on the tips. So, when you stay at a hotel, I mean, it's an interesting story. Yeah, exactly, Alberto. It's like everything. Yeah, I mean, I don't, I don't want to go through a McDonald's drive-through and be asked for a tip. It's like, yeah, yes, everybody wants a tip. I'm saying the people who deserve a tip. So tipping is a city in China. Like when I stay at a hotel, the one thing I do is if it's okay service, I tip at least $2 a day. I know a lot of people tip $1 a day. But if I get really good service, which is, 50-50, I might go up to $5 a day, but you don't have to tip at McDonald's. We're at the tipping point. Yeah, if I do 11-cent auctions, I'm gonna have to ask for tips. Number one Marvel fan, served when out to eat, but also when somebody delivers your food. The person delivering your food gets a tip. That has to happen, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, wow, Maki Poo-Poo, you tip $10 a day. Wow. All right, now you're making me feel cheap. Steve, yeah, I mean, I just want to give it to the people who deserve it. Bryce Downing, I like to look for when clicking the 20 and then checking on my phone. What? How's it go from 20% to 26 to 28? Bryce, walk me through that. Oh, Steve, you're mean. Do not post that. Yeah, if you do DoorDash or tip after taxes. Wow. But also just like I order pizza and the driver, my pizza is usually like $23, so I'll tip him $4, No, you're right, Mikey Poo Poo. I mean, the other thing is like for me, I was gonna say it's like, how do I know great service? Well, you know what? At Subway, I mean, yeah, a tip is okay. Always tip before taxes. How many machines I've seen the percent actually more than the. Oh my God! Yeah, I will look for it. So I'll tip him $4. But when I'm in the hotel, like I tell them not to wash my sheets. I mean, even if I'm there for 4 days, it's me. I hang my towels up to air dry. It's like, I get out of the shower, I'm clean, or at least I hope I am. So it's all within reason, whether or not I feel like they did a good job. People would hold 20 singles every minute that would pass, it would, Jesus, Marcus. I got to find that YouTube video. All right, let's see how many likes we got. Maybe we can start selling some art now. 71 people watching and 53 likes. No, not as many likes as I'd like. Let's see. Yeah, you got a pizza delivery guy. You have to look. It's But anyway, that going back to my Vegas trip, that was that was one of the more surreal ones. Yeah, Chrissy Zulu. They corrected me. Thank you though, Amy. Yeah. Let's see, selling JR Jr. for 11 cents, but there you go, a $10,000 tip. All right, why don't we start with the most affordable item? Okay, outside of the commission cover art. Speaking of George Perez, World's Finest, #2, page 17. George Perez. Is this George Perez pencils and inks? I may have underpriced this if this is a George pencils and inks. I thought Scott Collins inked it, or Koblish. Nick's tip. Thank you, Ilya. I appreciate it. I have not tipped a kiosk robot yet, and I refuse to. A driver makes 200 tips. My son is Oh, wow. Well, they deliver pizza in less than 30 minutes, so I got to tell you, I worked in a restaurant, like the highest end restaurant in Philadelphia at one point. It was called The Saloon. They only had female waitresses, no male waiters, and the women made up to $2,000 a night in tips. As a busboy, I made $400 a night. One of the guys was a busboy for 25 years. After 25 years, they finally made him a waiter. Crazy, man. Even though we just started showing art, let's bring Nancy on. So, guys, $850, George Perez. I thought it was inked by Scott Koblish, but it says just George. It's got to be inked by Scott Koblish. Oh, says it right there, Scott Koblish. Yeah, Peter Luger's waiters make a killing, and it's all cash. Because who the heck has a Peter Luger's credit card? Nick was hey, listen, I was a dishwasher. One summer, I had 4 jobs, and I sold comics on the weekend. They were all part-time. I couldn't get a full-time job. I was a dishwasher on the weekends at Crinitti's. Tentanargan Steaks. I made cheese steaks, which is why I can't. Is it signed? I do not see it signed. I do not see it signed. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I do not have a Peter Luger's credit card. I worked at 10th and Argon making cheesesteaks, and I ate a cheesesteak every day, which is why I can't eat cheesesteaks anymore. I just don't like them. I just ate too many. Does it have I can give it a certificate of authenticity. Did I ever eat at Lebec Finn? I did not eat at Lebec Finn, CJ. When Lebec Finn was around, I couldn't afford to eat there. I did eat at the Copper Penny. That was a nice place. So I worked at 10th and Argon, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights. I did conventions on the weekends. I don't know. I had 2 other jobs. But you know what? I did what I had to do. Ink over blue. It's type place at one time. The Peter Liver. Oh, you were there with your company. Nice. I had CAF credit card. There should be a CAF credit card. Let's bring in Nancy. I showed a piece of art. We can bring in Nancy.
Timing's everything.
Right? Did you hit the thumbs up, Nancy?
Not yet, but I'll do that after.
Yes, I have a JR Jr., the Artist Choice credit card. Every 10 JR Jr. covers I buy, I get an 11th one at 5% off.
Hi, everybody. I just want to invite everybody to hang with us tonight from 9 to 11. And I will have a whole bunch of different books tonight. I've got a collection of Charltons that came in, stuff from the 60s. a lot of treasury editions, some magazines, and plus we take requests. So if there's anything you guys are looking for, just let me know, and we'll be glad to show you what we got here in the store.
You got Batman versus Bork behind you with Bork punching the Batman logo.
Yep. Yeah, we got a few things up here on the wall that are pretty cool.
Sometimes Carl will be there tonight.
I am not sure. He has been invited to be here, but I have not heard from him. But that doesn't mean anything. Sometimes he just shows up. He truly is an international man of mystery.
Wow.
I'm hoping he comes because I really could use a martini. He's got the shaker. Well, no, I just really like olives.
So then all he has to do is bring you a jar full of olives. It's cheaper.
Yeah, no, actually, Ricky provides the liquor, so he doesn't even have to bring any gin with him. Ricky's got this beautiful bottle of Bombay that we're working our way through. But yeah, we're gonna have fun.
That's awesome. Hey, did you see that Nancy's martinis are 98% olives?
It's true.
And Spencer put in his old man bad joke.
Boo.
I have eaten at the Palm a bunch, TJ. As I got older, I got to eat at the Palm. Only catch with Artist Choice credit card is only works with. Oh, that's not nice, Carl. That's not nice. I'm not repeating that.
I worked as a cook for many years, and cooks don't get a share of the tips, even at really nice restaurants most of the time. And we really didn't get paid that much. So, I really hated when the servers were, like bragging about how much money they made because they were making so much more. And when you work in the kitchen, you work very hard.
Yeah, you do. You do. I can't remember I worked at a pizza place in my teens that was on 2nd and South Street. Can't remember the place, what it was called. But, man, that guy was cheap too. Working there as a busboy, I still had to pay for my food and to eat. Like most restaurants I worked at, you got a meal for free. Like, I mean, it was pizza and soup, and I had to pay for it. I was like, you get hungry.
Yeah. Most of the places I worked, we had to pay for a meal, but usually it was either like reduced or sometimes they had a free menu, but it would be like very specific items, the like less expensive cost items. So it's like, yeah, if you wanted a hot dog, you could get it. But like, if you actually wanted a steak, no, so that's normal. That's normal.
So this place where I worked at the saloon for a summer, and like those waitresses, like I said, they made up to $2,000 a night. I mean, like I said, as a busboy, there were nights we walked out with $400. And they did take the bartenders. This place, the chefs were paid really well, and like whatever leftover food there was that night, like they wouldn't throw anything out there. Like one night they gave us all pheasant on their glass, basically. It's like,
nice.
You want to take this home? I was like, wow. Nick offered one thing, Jerry Bourne. I have not sold anything, but I'm going to ask you a question.
We're talking restaurant stuff, important restaurant stuff.
Right? Alex, there's a place called The Nick's Roast Beef and Roast Pork in Philadelphia. There is no better sandwich place than The Nick's. For 50 years, they had 2 sandwiches. Roast pork with or without cheese, and wet if you wanted it wet. Roast beef with and without cheese. And if you wanted it wet, you could get it wet. And then about 10 years ago, they started making a veggie sandwich of broccoli and cheese.
Interesting.
They expanded the menu by 50%.
Actually, it's 100%, right?
No, 50%. Because you had beef, you had pork, now you have a vegetarian.
Oh, gotcha. I wasn't paying attention. I missed the beef and the pork. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, it's the restaurant business is an interesting thing. But I was a sous chef of a giant hotel near Disneyland and used to do all the banquets, and we'd have thousands of people, and it was just huge amounts of food. But we would we would be able to eat all the buffet food coming back. So at the end of the shift, everybody got to eat like all that stuff that came back from the banquet. So that was pretty great.
Hey, every little thing, right?
Oh yeah, but everything we made was delicious, so it was a lot of fun. And one night I did the coat check during a rainstorm because I'd had surgery and I needed to do something that was less strenuous than cooking. And so I checked like 500 coats, and I made a lot in tips because I got everybody's coats and their umbrellas all back to them at the end of the night. And then the kitchen fed me what they fed them, and it was all extremely high end. It was wonderful. I'm like, I'll coat check anytime you want.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I got to do a lot of different things. That's one of the good things about working in a hotel. You can do all kinds of different jobs. Like I deliver room service sometimes. That was scary. You don't want to see what people do in their hotel rooms. You don't.
I don't want to see.
All
right. Well then, 9 o'clock tonight, everybody.
Yes, and we'll be talking about stuff and showing comics. It'll be fun.
And she'll have some olives. If you show up, she'll give you an olive.
Maybe. Have a great night. And by the way, I got the thing you sent, Nick.
Hey, all right. Nancy got my money. So, this was a slight reminder shaming. Hey, everybody. Nick finally paid up.
No, it was cool. Thank you very much. You guys all have a great rest of the show. And hopefully I'll see a bunch of you in another hour and some.
I think you will. Everybody loves your show much more than they love my show.
Oh, you're damaging my humility.
No.
Have a good one.
All right. So I do have one question for CJ. What was the bar seafood place that it was the oldest seafood restaurant in Philly? They had one at 15th and between Walnut and Locust, and then they had one on was it Bookbinders? Nick uses time payments to the health, right? Yeah, I was trying to use time payments when I was buying the 75-cent slice of pizza, but my boss wouldn't let me. He wanted the whole 75 cents up front. Thank God I was skinny back then, unlike now. Let's see. We got 73 people watching and 62 likes. Okay. We should be at 78, but I'll take it. All right. So let's see. So the Perez World's Finest 850 by Perez and Scott Koblish. So yeah. Spencer, I got to actually show more than one piece of art before you can come up and show your previews. So give me a second to go through a few pieces at the very least. Let's do the Vampirella cover. Jay Lee. Oh, just words? Type them in. So this is going to go in the Kickstarter if it doesn't sell here tonight. The reason why most of the art tonight is high-end is because we're doing a high-end weekend. So started last night with Miss Jen, tonight with me and Nancy, and then tomorrow with Fat Jacks and with Jam City Comics. All right, pop up Spencer's comment. Let's see. JR Jr. Spider-Man, Jim Aparo Detective, Brett Booth Spawn, Jim Starlin, limited edition Secret Wars foils range from $60 to $15,000. We need a $2 vote. Okay, I'll take $2 off. Thank you, Nancy. I'll take $2 off. Jay, can you lower this to $6,498? Are they selling high-end comics only? They are selling comics as far as I know, straight comics. Yeah, Terminal's great. There's actually a Nick's roast beef at the Terminal, which is why I like going there. I'm a creature of habit. So do people still collect apparel? Yes. And my mom, when I went to my mom's for Mother's Day, I got one step closer to getting the detective cover. God, I got a lot of stuff at my mom's. I didn't even remember. Hey, people said the $2. You know, I had to throw it in somewhere. Uh, and guys, you know, this tonight they've got really expensive art. So if you want 3 to 6 months to pay, I'm cool with it. Bring it. I don't want to carry anything to San Diego Comic Con, Marcus. Um, I'll get it for you. So next week I'm going to be burned out. I'm taking the red eye back Wednesday night. I get in Thursday morning. I won't be able to pull any art. I'm going to be burned out. So next Friday, Spencer will be doing the show. Amy will be here to help him. I just know I'm going to be exhausted. Better to do deals in person. Yeah, better to do deals in person so that you can be like, come on, Nick, you carried it all the way out here. Let's just do the deal. Get the feeling Marcus is going to be like Albert. Let's just do the deal. If you hire end comics, mostly regular vintage, no original art. All right, so then we have Thundercats number 5 with Chitara, Jay Lee, and this issue of Thundercats focuses on Chitara right before the Chitara miniseries. Spencer should totally bring some JR Jr. pages with these covers. I'm not mailing that much art. All right, Marcus, we'll work out the deal in advance. I am going to go to San Diego. Yeah. Hopefully not as short of a trip as last time. I land Wednesday night. As of right now, I take the red eye home Sunday night. Usually prices are going up. He's charging me more. So's John Romita. Let Amy do the show. Amy will be here helping Spencer. There we go. Spencer sold all the John Romita interior pages he currently has. Speaking of John Romita, which days at San Diego? So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, hopefully Sunday, Mr. Easy Go Lucky. Hopefully Sunday. Savage Avengers number 1. Now, let's see. Nothing like a sellout, right? You know what? I don't want to get rest on the way out there because then I won't be able to sleep while I'm there. But during my walk, I'm back home and watching on my laptop. Thank you, Paul. So what are we up to in likes? What do we got here? All right, 68 likes. Can't be a show with at least one JR Jr. So JR Jr. has done Daredevil and Elektra's Daredevil. I think he may have done Weapon H, Weapon Hulk. He's obviously done Anti-Venom. Yeah, I'm going to see Marcus in San Diego. I'm planning on a Baltimore Comic-Con appearance. You know, last year I didn't make it because my mom fell and hit her head. Was it last year? I think it was last year. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. So I didn't make it last year, but I will this year. I don't think John's ever drawn Conan outside of here. I don't think he's drawn Deathlock. And I don't think he's drawn Cloak and Dagger. So let's put up the price. Yes, a rain cover. So all John Romita Jr. covers. Yep, we met last year in San Diego. Hopefully you can, man. That'll be fun. Spencer is now selling John Romita Jr. covers for more than I sell it to you guys, which means all my prices are going up. Everything I'm buying everything at. You think they look weird? I think they look awesome. I mean, you've got Cloak's entire innards there, but John has a goal to draw every single major character in the reign. Nice. Does not make a good umbrella. Cloak does not make a good umbrella. I'll tell you what. Alberto, you told me that one cover was 12,500, right? Yes, family above everything, Alex. Straight Alex, all I can tell you is that the prices of covers keep going up. I think you said 12,500. So I'll drop this to 12,500. And the cover for 12,500. Alberto, who is on the cover? You told me you texted me because it was on the Clan McDonald, not the Clam McDonald. Yeah, how many characters were on each cover? Let me know. So I dropped this to 12.5. Again, if somebody needs 4 to 6 months, I'm fine with it. But that is a gorgeous cover. Clams Casino. There you go. I do like Clams Casino. Let's see. Oh, see if Alberto comes back. I'm getting old. I should have eaten at 4:30. Clam chowder is awesome, TMD. I love clam chowder. All right. So let's do one Jim Starlin. I got to sell my car. Oh, okay. I don't want you to do that, Alex. That I don't want you to do. Stormwatch 22 cover. Lobo versus Apollo. Okay, so it was Spidey. Love any piece with Conan and Elektra. I do too. I switch fried clams. I would say clam tips, but that sounds. So was that my phone or you, Amy?
I'm guessing it's yours.
My phone literally just said I didn't understand that. That's weird. Because the heck did I hit on my phone? Wow. Oopsie. Guys, you did not see the crisis page. I was just told not to show it. You did not see it. All right, we're at 71 likes. I appreciate that, guys. And that's just on YouTube alone. Nice. All right, the clam box. So let's see. So we got that. And now we have 2 DC covers, Dynamite Comics. Let's do Nick Bradshaw, Army of Darkness versus Reanimator #1, 18 years old. How does Lobo fly? He jumped. I don't know. So this is early Nick Bradshaw. Just to let you guys know, we actually discovered Nick Bradshaw. His first work was with Dynamite, and now he's a superstar, and we can't afford him anymore. The Leighton cover for Space Ghost, Alberto bought it. Yeah, I've got soda, and I'm not spilling it yet. Although I am getting a headache. So, early Nick Bradshaw. And this is just gorgeous. Ash versus Reanimator. No, his first work was on Army of Darkness, Salary Otaku. I think I can afford a head sketch from JR Jr. Alex, I've got some head sketches if you want me to go get one. I've got a Daredevil and the Spider-Man. Oh, right. Amy, do we still have the Space Ghost for Alberto here? Some people want to see it.
The Space Ghost. Was it art?
Yeah, the cover. The Bob Layton cover.
I don't know if it's still here. It might be out already.
Okay. All right. And then we have Paul Renaud. Thanks, Stevie B. I appreciate it. Paul Renaud, Red Sonja, Vacant Shell. This is my only Paul Renaud cover. It is beautiful. And it is $3,500. And Paul Renaud, I think he did Cave Woman before we hired him. And now he's a superstar as well at Marvel. It is very pretty and $3,500. 20% down. Time payments are fine, guys. Happy to do time payments. So I think we should start this one starting. I don't know. Comic Art Boston left. Paul Pappas, I think he came in and left. Detective 545 didn't come in. I think I'd be feeling pain if I started this as an auction. So if I'm gonna do auctions, I'm gonna have to advertise it ahead of time. Since he started working. Oh wow, okay. I am not going to be selling pages at San Diego. I'm going to go hang out. He's world renowned now. Comic Art Boston here. Everybody wants me to do best offers, but I'm pretty sure Alberto just wants to see me cry. I'll do this Jay Lee as a best offer if we can start it at $2,500. Would I have this priced at, Jay? You see your art for sale. Otaka Samurai. I actually sell my art mostly here on the Experience, but you could go to my Comic Art Fans. I have a few things probably in the classified that didn't sell. Pop up TJ's comment. Oh, that's so funny. All right, so if we can start this at $2,500, I'll do best offer. So you guys let me know. And I need at least 3 people to say they're going to come in on it. I'm going to throw in a qualifier. Did he do Fear Agent in between Cave Woman and Red Sonja? I did not realize that. I remember him only from Cave Woman. Thank you, Jewish Dragons. You guys should always fact check me. All right, Dennis, you're in. I said 3 people. I added a qualifier. In the background, seeing, knowing all. Do a reverse auction. No, Alex, I can't do a reverse auction. And I'm only kidding. I will start this at $2,500. We don't need 3 people. But let's see. Can we get 2,600? We're at 2,500. Can we get 2,600? Come on, guys. Let's do 26. So this is the last. Thank you, Alberto. This is the last item of the night. I went through everything, Murdoch. I'm gonna do an auction on this just to have some fun. We're at 25. Can somebody please? There you go. Salary Otaku 2,600. Can we get to 2,700? Dennis, salary Otaku is ahead at 2,600. Let's get to 2,700, everybody. Come on, 2,700. Do an auction on the Paul Renown. All right, let's focus right now. 2,600 going to 2,700. Come on, guys. Let's go to 2,700. This is always a bad idea when I don't advertise it in advance. Are hella hot. They are hella hot. Guys, come on. Look at Chitara beating up Lino. Come on. 2,600. Dennis Ocasio, 2,625. I'll take it. 2,700, guys. Come on, 2,700. We're going to start a 2-minute countdown. Fair warning. I'm gonna beat Marcus to the comment. Fair warning. 2-minute countdown. What do we? How many? 2 minutes. 120. 2675. All right. Now can we get to 2,700? Oh my God, James. Lido safe word. Oh my God. 2675. Can we get to 2,700? We're at 1 minute and 45 seconds. Come on. I'm taking my high blood pressure pill. You guys are, what's the published cover look like? Jay, can you find the published cover real quick? 2,700 with Dennis. All right, we're at 2,700. Can we get to 2,800? 2,800. Lionel Messi getting beat up. Come on, guys, 2,800. All right, I took my high blood pressure pill. This is what you guys do to me. You make me want to take my high blood pressure pill. 2,800. Come on, a minute and 30 seconds. Did you find the Carl? Did you find the cover, the published cover to Thundercats #5 by Jay Lee J?
Yep, give me just a second.
All right, good. Hurry, because we're down to a minute and 20 seconds. Oh man, Carl, the man is in the house. Yes, he is. Come on, 28 seconds, a minute and 10 seconds. Come on, 28 seconds, 2,800, a minute and 10 seconds. Can we get to 2,800? 20. All right, 2,750. I'll take it. Salary Otaku, 2,750. This is a 3K cover at least. It's a 5K cover, Alberto. 2,750. 2,750. Can we get to 2,800? 55 seconds. 54 seconds. 53 seconds, 52 seconds, 51 seconds, 50 seconds, 49 seconds, 48 seconds, 27.75. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. Nick invented. Paul Pappas at 2,800. Ooh, wow. Nice. 2,800. Cold Earth. Oh my God. Salary Otaku. 2,900. All right. By the way, this is my way of stretching the countdown. Ruben, unfortunately, I'll be flying on Sunday and we'll be missing your show. So I apologize, my friend. I really want to be there, but I will be in the air. I'm joking on the 12-month. Look, you need time. I'm happy to help everybody. Let's see. Wait, salary's at 29? Okay, Paul's 28. All right. 40 seconds. And Paul comes in at 3,000. All right, I'm sweating a little bit less, but still sweating. Can we get 3,300? I'm trying to get greedy. 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 30. Finally call, folks. It's fixing to be gone. But I will catch the rewind, Ruben. Higher increments. Yeah, come on. 3,300, guys. 29, 28, 27, 26. Why do I have to move to count? 25, 24, 31, 50. All right, halfway to the 3,300. Where did I leave off, Jay? Let's just say 25, 24. Or Paul and this. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm sorry, man. 23, and Paul is out. Is anybody else coming in? 22, 21, just at a buyer's premium. And the tip. Buyer's premium and the tip. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. It is worth a shot. 15, 14. At least you didn't say $2 more. 13, 12, 11, 10. Yeah, right, James? I'm stressing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Thank you, salary. 3, 2, 1. Done. Salary Otaku. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Crazy. Salary Otaku, you got a great deal, man. You got a great deal. I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you. Oh, my God. Guys, 74 people watching, 72 likes. We should be at like 77 or 78. No, Alberto, actually, there's a big difference, believe it or not. There's a difference between my art, which I collect, and apparently I'm getting write-offs on it, and the experience where actually the tips and the memberships to the experience help the experience. My accountant wants me to get the experience to make money. Salary, you got a great one. We'll not have to go to the $2 buffet. Yeah, right? There is no more $2 buffet in Las Vegas. There is no more $2 buffet. They are all gone. Ever since Las Vegas became Disney World, everything went up in price. Let's see. Everything's going up in price. Would I have the Red Sonja at? Yeah, I do feel like Lionel on the cover. Salary, I believe you. What did this one just sell for? $31.55.
Yes.
I'll offer this at $31.55 as well. So you have to go off this trip to Chinatown for. Oh, okay. Problem is, Jewish Dragons, I've got meeting after meeting, and then I go back to my hotel after dinner and catch up on emails and work and start doing recaps. So I can't even leave the hotel. That's why and I just got to stay away from the tables. I enjoy gambling. I do, which is why the easier thing is not to play at all. Mike Asbill, I think, Ruben, he was saying $3,500 was what I had the Red Sonja vacant shell at, but Mike can confirm. That's what I think he was saying when I asked Jay, what did I have it at? I think he was just reminding me. Yeah. So, all right, guys. This was fun. This was really fun. Thank you for being here. Would I enter auction the Starlin cover, Nick? No. I am not auctioning the Starlin cover. Why does everyone want to buy? They're talking about the full. Well, because you're a very, very good person, Paul. They're talking about the Paul Renaud Red Sonja. And you are a gem. Back to the old 60. Yes. Can you get the Silver Hawks? Working on it, Jewish Dragons. We actually are working on it. So you're worth at least $7,000, right? How much did I sell the first one for? What did it sell for?
Which first one?
The auction. What did it sell for?
$31.55.
$31.55. Salary, I cannot do the 5,600 and change, my friend. Honestly, best I can do is 6,000 for the pair. I will do that if you really want it. So that is the best I can do, and that is me sweating it as well. But that's just because you've been all you guys are great. But I know that you're building up your collection, so we'll buy so we can sell your Spidey art collection. Guys, it's Friday night. Thank you for being here. You be doing anything. The fact that you come here is greatly appreciated. Hug your loved ones this weekend because you never know what's going to happen. No peer pressure, Alberto. No peer pressure. Salary, no, I cannot go less than 6,000. Come on, stop killing me. I'm stressing. Can you not tell? Hug your loved ones. You never know. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens in the world. I just heard another story that in Michigan or somewhere, a 2-year-old was shot with a gun in his father's home and died. I mean, one guy got into a fight with his roommate, and so this is how bad the world is. There's this guy who was arrested for having illegal guns. They didn't put an ankle bracelet on him. He was supposed to be confined to his home and went out and killed somebody else. It is an ugly world out there. So just stupid shit is happening. Pray for everyone in the war between Russia, all the people being killed in the war with Russia and the Ukraine, both sides. Pray that the war in the Middle East ends. Be nice to each other. If we could all be a little nicer to each other, make the world a little bit of a better place, that would be great. Remember, if you run into somebody, and this happened to me this week, and they're being dicks, you don't know what they're going through. They could just be dicks, just period. Or it could be somebody having a bad day. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Because once this person stepped on my foot. So I was like, oh, excuse me. He was like, excuse you. You got in my way. I was like, you know what? I'm going to walk out of Whole Foods and I'm never going to see you again. So I don't care. You just didn't hear Outlier Store. Yeah, I think it's gotten a little bit worse. Jerry, hopefully he can get a little bit better again, Yeah, man, appreciate what you have. Never be jealous of what you don't have. Be kind to each other, like I said, and make the most out of life. We only go around once. Turning 55, it's nice to turn 55, and then it makes you think. Yes, I did see that, Alberto. I did. So thank you, Salary Otaku. And congratulations, you had a great deal. I'm in the wrong hobby. Jerry. Appreciate what other people have, but don't be jealous. Thank you, Carl. It's that's why we have comic art fans. That's why we have CAF. We can appreciate what everybody has. It's a beautiful thing. This is such a great community. It's the nicest community in the world. And you guys are like family. I love you all for being here every Friday night, And it doesn't matter to me that most of you, not everybody claims, but just the fact that you're here, the fact that you're hanging out is so friggin' awesome. It just really is. And I've made so many new friends, and I got to meet, thank you, Tariq. I got to meet so many people at San Diego Comic-Con. I got to meet Comic Art Boston. I got to meet Marcus, which was awesome, and Marcus helped push me on the decision to buy that Bern Mignola Amazing Heroes cover, even though I bought it later. He was definitely pushing me on it. I met Maki Pupa at New York Comic Con, which was awesome as well. Yeah, exactly, Ruben. I mean, that's why I love watching your Sunday night shows. It's an extension. Yeah, Jerry, he did. Don't blame me. I'm not blaming. I'm saying you encouraged me to do something that made me really happy. Of course, I had to sell something to Albert that he really wanted, that he'd been asking me for 6 years, but that's okay. There are worse things in life, 6 or 7 years. So I'm going to miss you guys next Friday, but Spencer will be here. Amy will be here. You guys all have a fun show. Spencer's show is a little bit more fast-paced. He'll be bringing a lot more art, but you'll have fun, and that's the most important thing.
Hey, so speaking of Ruben real fast, let's go ahead and let's show his thumbnail. There we go.
Oh, Peter Rowe, awesome. I've never met. And Bill has a Manic show tomorrow. Awesome. So that's at 9:00. So tonight at 9, Comics Unlimited with Nancy McCann. Check her out. Tomorrow for Fat Jack's Comic Crypt. If you can check them out, that's great. They can use the money. They're going through a rough time, but they're coming out of it. The Regal Beagle. 7:30 tomorrow night, Jam City Comics. 9:00 tomorrow night, Bill Cox will have Mannix and Jiggy. Sunday at 8, we've got Ruben the Collector with Peter Rowe. Monday at 5:00, Miss Jen will be here with her interview show. 6:00 is Comic Collectibles with Rex and John. 8:30 is Devil's Advocate with Kyle and Bronze Age Nerd. Tuesday at 7 in stores this week with Miss Jen, Kyle, Jay, and sometimes some special guests. Then don't forget at 8:00, well, maybe not this week, Minhunter Comics. He just had a baby, so he may not have a show this week. Then at 10:00, we do have Henri. Wednesday at 7:00, Comic Collectibles with Rex. 8:00, we have Chuck Pino's Quiz Show, which is a lot of fun. 9:00, 360 Comics. Thursday at 5:00, we have Dan Wickline Show. 7:00, what's in the box? I can't do the what's in the box like I used to. And then 10:00, Mog Park. And next Friday, you are so fortunate. Instead of me, you get Spencer. And he will have a lot more art at a lot faster pace. So save your money for it. Guys, love you all. And Jay, take us away.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.